Thanks for tuning in to our how-to series for digital resources, brought to you by Innisfil Idea Lab and Library. I'm Teresa from the Customer Experience team, and I'll be walking you through today's tutorial on how to use Mango Languages on your computer. Mango Languages is a great resource that we have available through the Innisfil Library. It is an interactive learning experience and also focuses on teaching you practical conversation skills, which can help you jump straight into connecting with other people. You can access Mango Languages from your computer, smartphone, or tablet. That way, whether you're at home, on your lunch break, or out for a walk, you can be learning a whole new language wherever you are. Mango Languages suggests popular languages like Spanish and French to make it easy for you to get started, but also offer a search option so that whether you want to learn Croatian, Haitian Creole, or even how to talk like a pirate, it's right there at your fingertips to find what you're looking for. There's a mix between listening and reading. That way you can get a feel for how a language is meant to be communicated in both written and spoken situations. Mango Languages lets you record yourself speaking so that you can compare it with their sample audio to ensure that you've got that pronunciation down pat. You can fine-tune how to properly enunciate tricky new vocabulary with this neat feature. Not only does Mango Languages teach you this vocabulary, they also teach you the grammatical structure relevant to each lesson, helping you to feel confident when you put your new skill into practice. One of my favorite features is a little something they call culture notes. This feature tells you about when and why you might use a certain phrase or word depending on social and cultural context, which helps you to have a deeper and more personal understanding of the language. And for all the visual learners out there, Mango Languages likes to use color coding to help you make connections between the language you're learning and the language you already know. This helps you to understand the mechanics and grammatical structure of both languages. No matter what you're learning or whether you want to pick it up for fun or out of necessity, you can access Mango Languages for free with your library card. If you don't have a library card with us yet, don't worry, we've got you covered. You can now sign up for a digital membership and get instant access to all of our ebooks, digital movies, magazines, learning tools, and more. To sign up for a digital membership, visit our website at innisfilidealab.ca and click on the digital membership graphic, which is along the bottom of the page right here. It says digital membership. Select that. And this will lead you to an online fillable form. Simply fill in the form and you will receive an email from staff within one business day, from Monday to Friday, with your membership details. You can also call the library at 705-431-7410 and we will be happy to set you up with a digital membership and answer any of your questions. Now, without further ado, let's check out Mango Languages. Make sure you've got your library card ready. Start by visiting the library's website at innisfilidealab.ca, and then we're going to put our cursor over here where it says Digital Library. It's going to open up a little drop-down menu, and we're going to go select Research, Language, Learning, and More. Go ahead and click that. On this page, we'll have to scroll down all the way to Lifelong Learning right here, and we're just going to click on that, and that gives us Mango Languages. There's also a link to a tip sheet, so if you want to reference this later after the video and just have a quick little peek at that, you can go ahead and click that and it will open it up for you. In the meantime though, we're going to jump straight into Mango Languages, so you can go ahead and select that whenever you're ready. Okay, so once you've clicked on that link, you're going to be brought to this login page. This is where you will be selecting sign up to create your account. In the future though, when you come to log in again, you'll have to just enter your email or username right here and the password here as well that you're going to create in just a minute. So let's go ahead and select sign up. Okay, so we're going to fill in our email address, card number, and a password. So I'm just going to go do that. You can find your library card number on the reverse side of your library card. So be sure to type in all the numbers with no spaces. Okay, so once you've got all that information typed in, we can go ahead and select Sign Up. Okay, so Mango Languages, like some other services, asks you to agree to a data consent form, similar to like a terms and conditions, which you may have seen when you've signed up for accounts online before. You can read through this carefully and then go ahead and select I agree whenever you're finished. Okay, so now onto the good stuff. We get to pick a language. You can either select one of the popular languages they've provided, or you can see a list of all the languages they offer by selecting See All in the search bar. All right, speaking of the search bar, if you have a specific language in mind, this is where you can find it. So you can go ahead and click on Find a Language. I'm going to type in Dutch and see where that takes me. Okay, right away it pops up a icon with a desired language and a cute little windmill. So it's that easy to find exactly what you're looking for. Let's go ahead and select the icon. Okay, so we have a few different things to look at on this page. We're currently on the Learn tab already, so why don't we just quickly look at Tools and see what that has. Okay, so it looks like it's a little translation tool. So this is nice and easy. It looks like it's already going to auto-populate to the language that you've selected that you want to learn. So we can just go ahead and type in a word or phrase right here in the first box. We select Translate, and then it will appear in this one. So that's pretty cool, nice and easy to use. There's also a support tab right here. Let's see, I think, yes, that's right. It gives us an option to visit their support page for further assistance, or lets you voice a comment or concern for feedback. If you ever have any technical difficulties, you can submit them here or just call us at the library and we might be able to help you out too. So let's select the X and go back to the previous page. Here we have a little bell icon with a red dot. So what does this mean? This is your notification item or icon. And the red dot means we have a new notification. Let's see what it says. So it wants us to check our email to confirm our email address. Okay, so we're quickly going to go do that. So you can go ahead and go to your email account, open up the email from Mango Languages, and follow the link to confirm your email. Perfect. So let's continue learning. Okay, so the one other thing we want to look at here is where it says our username. So we can go ahead here and just hover over it with your cursor, and it will give you a little drop-down menu. The only one we really want to focus on right now is your profile. So let's select that. We're just going to add in our full name. So we're just going to say Teresa. And then we can say Save Changes. Now you can see this is adjusted to our full name, which is a lot nicer than our email address. So we're going to go all the way back here to Learn, and we're going to select that tab. And let's see, now we can get into where it gets exciting. Here along the left-hand side, we can see there's an option to start learning. You can select this when you're ready to dive into learning, but for right now, we're going to go over some other things first. Right below, we see our main units. These are our 4 learning modules that will cover different areas of language and help break down the experience into smaller chunks for easier learning. So we're going to start with people. On the right-hand side, we can see how many chapters our unit has. So 5, that's not too bad. And then there's 27 lessons within those chapters. We see below here, it says goals. This is a quick overview of what we can expect to learn in our current chapter. As we scroll down the page, we can get an idea of what each unit is about and how many chapters they are. feel free to scroll and take a quick peek. Okay, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and start your first lesson by selecting Start Learning. You are now ready to begin your exploration and education of a whole new language. While this tutorial shows how to use Mango Languages on a computer, you can also access Mango Languages on your tablet or phone. You'll need to get the Mango Languages app from the Google Play Store if using an Android device, or the App Store if using an iOS device. Thanks for tuning in to our how-to series for digital resources, and look out for more tutorials in the future on our other exciting digital resources. We hope you enjoy Mango Languages and all the wonderful new cultures and languages it offers. Share which language you want to learn or your experience with this resource in the comments. Bye for now!